Imagine holding a book in your hands that has defeated every codebreaker, linguist, and supercomputer for over 600 years. A book filled with elegant writing that flows like poetry, yet speaks no known language on Earth. A book illustrated with plants that don't exist, astronomical charts showing unfamiliar constellations, and bizarre scenes of naked women bathing in pools of green liquid. What would you do if you discovered that this book sits right now in a locked vault at Yale University, guarding secrets that might never be revealed? Welcome to the Voynich Manuscript, the world's most mysterious book that absolutely no one can read. Picture this. It's 1912, and you're Wilfred Voynich, a Polish book dealer rummaging through dusty manuscripts in an Italian villa near Rome. You've seen thousands of rare books in your lifetime, but suddenly your hands freeze. You've just discovered something that will consume the rest of your life and baffle humanity for centuries to come. The vellum feels genuinely medieval under your fingers. Carbon dating will later prove it was created between 1404 and 1438. But as you flip through the pages, your heart races. This isn't like anything you've ever encountered. The script flows beautifully, organized in neat paragraphs, as if meant to be read, yet the alphabet belongs to no civilization you recognize. Now, here's where your mind would truly start spinning. As you examine the illustrations, you realize they're divided into sections, like chapters of a textbook. First, you see botanical drawings, dozens of them, rendered in careful detail. But wait, you're looking at plants that simply don't exist, roots that twist impossibly, flowers with structures that violate every rule of biology you know. Then you turn to another section and find naked women, hundreds of them, bathing in interconnected pools and tubes filled with green liquid. What kind of medieval text shows this, and why? The astronomical charts show zodiac symbols you've never seen before. The pharmaceutical recipes feature herbs from another world. But wait, there's more to this mystery. Tucked inside the manuscript, you'd find a letter dated 1666 from Johannes Marcus Marci, rector of Charles University in Prague, written to the famous scholar Athanasius Kircher. Your hands would tremble as you read his claim. This manuscript once belonged to Emperor Rudolf II of the Holy Roman Empire, who paid a fortune for it because he believed it was written by Roger Bacon, the legendary 13th century philosopher and proto-scientist. If this is true, you're holding priceless scientific knowledge from one of history's greatest minds. But here's the question that would haunt you. What if it's all an elaborate hoax? Let me blow your mind with what makes this manuscript truly impossible. The text contains approximately 170,000 characters, forming about 35,000 words, using only 20 to 30 distinct symbols. Now you might think that's just a cipher, right? Wrong. Here's what makes it insane. The text follows Zipf's law perfectly, just like English or any natural language, where common words appear frequently and rare words appear seldom. It has consistent grammar patterns with certain symbols always appearing at word beginnings, others in middles, others at ends. It's organized with clear paragraphs, bullet points, and chapter divisions. Everything screams real language. But here's where you'd lose your mind if you tried to crack it. Despite matching hundreds of languages, Latin, medieval German, Arabic, Hebrew, Sanskrit, and countless others, absolutely nothing connects. The Codebreakers who defeated Nazi Enigma machines during World War II tried and failed completely. Every traditional medieval cipher has been broken, but not this one. The word patterns are too strange, too simple in some ways, too complex in others. Linguists who speak dozens of ancient languages have stared at these pages for years and found nothing. The world's most powerful computers have analyzed every possible pattern and come up empty. What would you do if you dedicated your entire life to solving this and got nowhere? So what are you actually looking at? The theories will fascinate you. Some experts believe it's an unknown natural language from a lost civilization, perhaps encoded knowledge that was deliberately hidden from the church during medieval times when certain ideas could get you burned at the stake. Others think it's an artificial language created by a genius, possibly for documenting secret alchemical or medical knowledge. Then there's the hoax theory. What if someone in the 15th century created an elaborate fake to sell to a wealthy collector? But here's the problem with that idea. Creating a 240-page book with this level of internal consistency would require genius that rivals actually inventing a real language. Here's what keeps researchers awake at night. What if the Voynich Manuscript contains knowledge we desperately need? What if those impossible plants are species that went extinct, documented by someone who knew their medicinal properties? What if those astronomical charts show observations we've lost? Or what if it's something even stranger, a message from a mind so different from ours that we literally cannot comprehend its logic? Right now, as you hear these words, the manuscript sits in its vault at Yale, waiting. Hundreds of brilliant minds have failed to crack it. Will you be the one who finally succeeds? Or will this book guard its secrets forever, laughing silently at every attempt to understand it?